All right, Diane, we're all here. So, what is so important?
Did I misunderstand? Or did you not tell me that Wiley's custody case is priority 1? And that barring you getting arrested, hypothetically arrested, that I should focus on that exclusively and leave everything else to my assistant?
Oh, so this is about Wiley?
Yes.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I just came from a hellish morning at the courthouse.
What happened?
I found Martin Gray filing a notice.
Who's Martin Gray?
Nell's attorney. He coached her through her first parole hearing, and she brought him with her to the Quartermaines that night when she staked her claim for Oscar's shares.
Mr. Gray has filed a notice of change of attorney, and moving forward, he's going to be representing Nelle in Wiley's custody case. But that's not all. Oh, our little Nelle's been busy making moves. Nelle is suing General Hospital for medical malpractice and gross incompetence. And she is naming Dr. Monica Quartermaine, Chief of Staff, and Barbara Jean Spencer, RN, in her suit.
How could Nelle sue for malpractice? The surgery at GH improved Wiley's quality of life.
Because Nelle claims she never signed the consent form.
Nelle lied. She signed the form, Diane.
She claims that signature is a forgery. Wow. And the fact that the hospital has apparently lost the form, there's no way to prove or disprove her allegation. Look, I don't want to know the details, but the disappearance of a potentially incriminating piece of evidence is very convenient.
Okay, but why name both my grandmothers as defendants?
Because Monica is the chief of staff, and Bobbie was the highest-ranking nurse on duty at the time of the surgery.
That's her bargaining chip to get you to agree to joint custody of Wiley.
I agree. She is going after both of your grandmothers in order to force you to compromise on the custody search.
No, I will not be intimidated. Nelle is a threat to Wiley emotionally, maybe even physically. Look, she cannot get custody, period.
I got your text. What's going on?
Nothing good, unfortunately. Nelle is suing General Hospital for medical malpractice and gross incompetence for performing Wiley's surgery without her consent.
Unbelievable.
And it gets better. She named Monica and your mother as parties to the suit.
What?
Yep, to get to Michael.
Okay, that's crazy. The surgery helped Wiley's quality of life. She should be grateful, not using it as a grounds to sue.
Carly.
What?
Does that surprise you?
Hey, hold on. Is there any way we can use it against her? You know, argue to the court that she cares more about hurting me than cares about Wiley's health?
Unfortunately, why the form might have been forged, it doesn't matter. What matters more is that it was forged.
Okay, this is insane. Isn't the whole point of family court to act in the best interest of the child? Michael is doing that, Nelle is not. What could be more clear? All right, Diane. You tell us. How do we stop this lawsuit?
Well, I might not be able to stop it, but I might be able to render it ineffectual.
Wiley was born with a heart defect. The hope was that it would improve over time. It didn't. Wiley had a procedure at General Hospital to relieve the problem, and it definitely helped, but Wiley's going to need another procedure in a few months. And for some unfathomable reason, Nelle is refusing to consent. If Nelle acquires even joint custody, it'll put Wiley's life at risk.
I'm so sorry.
Please. I know how much Charlotte means to you. If she needed a procedure and her mother refused, wouldn't you do anything to make sure Charlotte came through it okay?
You're right. But like I said before, Crimson can't do a piece on Nelle. She's not a public figure.
There has to be some way.
You are not the only one that has concerns about Nelle Benson. We have some things in the works.
We?
Mm-hmm. We.
Like what?
Your coffee, Miss Reeves?
Wait. What are you doing here?
Hilarious. I was just going to ask you the same thing.
I beat you to it.
Well,
So?
I work here. I'm Nina's new assistant.